Assalamu alaikum, dear students. Hopefully, you are fine. And today we are going to start the last lecture of this chapter. And the title of this lecture is Combustion and its Disadvantages. But before we are proceeding toward the main topic, first we have to make the concept clear about combustion and what are the fossil fuels. So our first topic is fossil fuels. What are fossil fuels? Actually, better these are the fuels which is obtained by the decaying of the dead organic living organism. When the living organism become dead, and when they were buried under the huge pressure of sand and soil, their organic material is converted into the fuel, which is called as fossil fuels. And there is a theory about it that millions years ago, when there was a large creature, there were the creatures like dinosaurs and the other stuff like that, and due to any climatic change or any disaster, these things were become dead and they were buried under the soil. And with the passage of time, the layer of the soil and sand becomes great, and the thickness is going to be increased with the passage of time. So the pressure increased, and under such pressure, the dead remaining of these material, these living organisms, is converted into the fuel, and that fuel is called as fossil fuel. Now, the this type, the fuel has normally of three types. First is coal, second is oil, and third one is the natural gas. Now we have to discuss briefly about the three types. Yes, the when the plants are when the plants which you know that this is also a living organism, when they buried under the soil and sand, and there was great pressure and heat, but in the absence of oxygen, it is it is converted into the coal. And what happens if oxygen is available? You know that oxygen is the compulsory condition of combustion, and in case if oxygen is available, it will be completely burned. Rather than in the absence of oxygen, it is converted into coal. Second is your beta oil. You know the creatures like the stuff which is on your screen, when they were burned, when they were buried under the pressure of sand and soil, the fats and the carbohydrates and the organic material like that is converted into oil. Yes, this oil is called as crude oil. Now, and when the pressure is supposed to be increased many times, and the heat intensity is supposed to be increased, the oil is converted into natural gas due to the high pressure and more intensity of heat. So these are actually the three types of organic fossil fuels. Water fossil fuel, beta, the fuel which is obtained due to the dead remaining of the living things, and mainly it is of three types: coal, oil, and natural gas. So now, what is combustion? You know what is combustion? Actually, combustion is the process in which fuel is burned. Mainly we are talking about the fossil fuel. It is burned in the presence of oxygen. Actually, this is the reaction between oxygen and the fossil fuel. When fuel, any type of fuel, combines with oxygen, it gives us energy. It gives us energy, and that energy is normally in the form of light and heat. Along with sometime it is also produces sound energy. So the production of energy due to the combination of fuel and oxygen, this is called as combustion. And in our daily life, domestic, it is this combustion is used in at domestic level, at as well as in market level, as well as in industrial level. Today our daily life is not completed, we have not completed without combustion. It means that combustion is used everywhere in every walk of life. Now, my dear students, Uh, what happens when we combustion occurs? It does not give only energy to us, rather it produces carbon dioxide or produces water vapors. Now, this carbon dioxide and water vapor is actually your what we called as byproduct. Your main objective is to liberate heat or light energy, but we are not interested in carbon dioxide and water vapor. Both of these, when comes out as a result of combustion, they are supposed to appear and they are floating in the atmosphere, and thus they produce a bad effect. And particularly carbon dioxide, in the intensity of carbon dioxide increases, and due to the increase in the carbon dioxide volume, it increases the global warming. Now, my dear students, what are the main advantages of combustion? You know, it is very common everywhere, at your home, at your kitchen, in markets, in industries, in even electrical. When you are supposed to produce electrical energy, thermal, as you know, the famous type of electrical energy is produced due to the thermal energy, and that thermal energy is produced by burning coal, oil, or gas, especially in the Gulf states. So, with the vehicles like buses, cars, aeroplanes, these all are running on the fossil fuels. In today, it is very, very difficult for us to live without the use of fossil fuels in every walk of life, at domestic level, at industrial level, in transport, everywhere it is used. But you know, every process has some cost. Beside the advantages of fossil fuels, we have certainly very, very drastic drawbacks of fossil fuels. You know, the main disadvantage of fossil fuel is that it produces bad impacts on the health, and it is one of the major cause of having cancer in human beings. Other disadvantage of fossil fuel: when we burn fossil fuel, it creates pollution. Due to the certain human activities, like when the car engines are running, they produce nitrates and sulfides, sulfur dioxide, and when these are smoked, and you know, all of these are contributing in the atmosphere, and it will pollute air. Beside pollution, with the production of carbon dioxide, it is the one of the major source of having global warming. It When carbon dioxide produced, it behaves like a blanket, and it covers the heat and the radiation. It traps the radiation of sun, and it is the source to enhance or increase the temperature of globe. And with the passage of time, due to the increased intensity of carbon dioxide, global warming is supposed to be increased, and which may be the one of the major future threats in future. After pollution and global warming, fossil fuels are produces oxides of nitrogen, sulfur, and carbon, which in return produces acid rain. Because these oxides are supposed to be available in atmosphere, and when water appears as a result of raining, it is mixed with these nitrogen oxides mixed with water, and it produces acid. And when this acid rain occurs, it has a very adverse effect, especially on the plants. Now, my dear students, after pollution and global warming are as production of acid rain, these fossil fuels are limited in quantity. We are least bothered about the use of these fossil fuels, and no one, even not from micro level till the up to the macro level, we are not worried about the future needs, and we are no interest for the future generations. Yes, as you know, the fossil fuels are of limited quantity. Now, some pictures reflect what is the adverse effect of this use of fossil fuels. You know, these chimneys produces a lot of smoke and heat, and this contributes very badly in the atmosphere. Now on your screen you see that fossil fuel create a lot of pollution. Fossil fuel create a huge amount of smoke when burned. These are the cause of destruction of huge places because of their mining, particularly coal. And we have limited energy resources like petroleum and natural gas, and these fossil fuels are not environment friendly. And now you look at this, this is the effect, this picture reflects the effect of acid rain as well as this picture. And now you see the difference between the absence and presence of this fossil fuel effect. In case if fossil fuels has adverse effect, the picture is just like that on your right side. And if in case, which is almost impossible for us to avoid to burn these fossil fuels, the earth will be like that. Again the same story will be reflected here. And earth is the two different images, and entirely different images reflect the two different story of fossil fuels. And you know, my dear students, we are least bothered about the garbage. We generally burn the garbage, and it produces smoke, and it produces carbon dioxide, sulfur oxide, and nitrogen oxide. And we are not taking any bother about these activities. What are the disadvantages and what are the adverse effect of these activities? We are not caring about that. But simply the matter of crux is that we must be careful while dealing with the fossil fuel. Eh, we must be careful while dealing with the garbage. And this is all about today's lecture. So beside it, the main theme of our main summary of this lecture is that as combustion is important, as the combustion of fossil fuel is extremely important in now in modern era of today's life. But still, beside its advantages, there are many adverse disadvantages of this fossil fuel combustion. Particularly the price is paid by the environment and the climatic change. Thank you, student.